Hey scholars, happy Friday. You have successfully completed your second week as a fifth grader who's doing distance learning, so great job. Now, this week we talked all about growth mindset, and we gave you a new word each day to help you understand growth mindset and why it's important. We talked all about positive self talk and being an optimistic person, someone who has positive thoughts instead of negative thoughts. We also talked about being accountable and being able to be relied on because you have to rely on yourself if you're going to meet the goals that you set, which is something we also covered, setting smart goals for yourself. Now it's your turn to show us what you remember about your vocabulary words this week. So let's get started with our vocabulary assessment. Our first question Our first question is asking you to choose the word that matches the following definition. So we're providing you with the definition of the word. You need to tell us what the word is. The definition of this word is a person or organization who is responsible. Is the matching word unit, accountable, or optimistic? Choose your answer and move on to the next question. For question 2, your job is to use the word in a meaningful sentence. So your word is obstacle. Let me read that again. Use the word obstacle in a meaningful sentence. Now remember, an obstacle is a challenge or a hurdle that you have to overcome in order to meet your goal. So now that you know what it means, use the word obstacle in a sentence. Then move on to your next question. For this question, you need to choose the word that best matches the picture. Now, this picture is Miss Richardson, and she says, I got this, thinking very positively. Now, does the word which matches, is it shocked, optimistic, or discouraged? Choose your answer and move on to your last question. Okay, scholars, this is our last question. Our last question is asking you to find the opposite. So let's read it carefully and let's focus on those big capital letters. It says, which is not a synonym for the word perseverance. Now we know that perseverance is when you try and try and try and not give up until you meet your task or meet your goal. Now, which is not a synonym? So what means the opposite of perseverance? Is it determination, dedication, lazy, or commitment? You're trying to find the opposite of the word perseverance. Choose your answer and you will be done with your assessment. Good job, guys.